but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, but this is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to...
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly to stand. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story. I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think... But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes. Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well...
BRB, when I get my job, I'm gonna have to go far. Motherfucker, how far is your job? 13 light years away? You gonna wake up at 4 a.m. every day and have to drive 3 hours?
Understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment. Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything.
David can hear me. Alright, I think I already got this ending, David. There's different endings. I'm gonna look up what other endings there are. Let's see, there's... Like the game's ending, disobey the narrator, drop down the walkway, ride the cargo lift, and then keep entering the blue door once you reach the baby game. Disobey the narrator. Drop down to a walkway while riding the cargo. So I got all the bucket endings. So if I go this way, Omar, right? Then I go this way, Omar, right? And then David's listening to me, so if I go that way, I go that way. Holy shit, I don't want to do this ending anymore. I just read more into it. It says I gotta do this game for 4 hours. No fucking way I got it for 4 hours. Once you reach the baby game. 4 hours of fun with me? Jesus. Once you reach the baby room, and then keep entering the blue door. Keep entering the blue door. Found it. Why is this guy hating on me? Thanks. The game is really quiet. Like, how about you kill yourself, bud? Nope. What's in this store? What the Sigma? Yeah. Skill trees? Should I go through that door? Oh, might as well. Yes. I might need a fourth door. Oh. This dude's beat the game in 2 seconds? What the fuck? Where am I at? I'm... I don't know, dude. I don't think I was supposed to enter this door again. Yeah, we gotta restart, y'all. Huh. What ending should I get? Let's go from the top to bottom. I already got that. Okay, let's get this ending. This ending is very quick. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't recall reading this. We're back! We made it back, David! We're in Nirvana! Oh, baby, we're back. We're so fucking back. Nope, we're not going down there. We're going... Nope, we have to go down there. Why can't I have 7? I can have 7. I did that. I'm scared, I'm scared. I'm in the bathroom. He locked me in. Okay. Understairs. This room. You scared the shit out of me, Omar.
David's a bitch, right?
Yeah, David is a bitch. Thanks for saying that, Omar.
He can hear me. I'm scared.
Wait, he can hear you?
I don't know.
How is that possible?
He said I can hear Omar.
I don't...
Oh, I can hear myself too.
What color are you?
What do you mean, what color am I? Caucasian. He said I'm quiet, but he can hear me.
Oh shit. I made us a quick video. It's in fucking 120p.
What the fuck? Is that you? Isn't that where you were?
Yeah, that's when I picked it up. I don't know why he's making a montage out of it though.
He's saying, good job.
Thanks for watching. That was a very good video, man. Directed by the narrator, edited by the narrator, music by the narrator, produced by the narrator, best boy the narrator, starring Stanley. See the narrator.
I don't like this narrator.
You like him?
I don't. He's British.
When are you getting your reward for the figurines? Bro, what do you mean? It literally said it's pointless. I don't get a reward for getting them.
What if he's lying?
Well, I have 12 out of 6 now. No, you were promised a huge reward. No, I wasn't, dude.
Is he lying?
He is lying. I didn't get promised shit. He said, this is pointless. Why are you collecting them? But I collect them anyways. Face blue, wide eyes. What that mean?
Yes, you were.
What's in here?
He's the same way.
Whoa.
Oh, you are the president.
Did he just
You
reset?
are the reward.
Was that the ending? Did this dude just reset me? Oh. Oh shit. It's the fern. He told me this would be important later on. Okay. Nope, I gotta go to the back.
Did you get that one?
Yep, I just got it again. This dude just wants me to keep collecting. Don't show me the video again. Oh my god. Alright, he has it in super speed.
I hate that video.
I don't remember this fucking room. I've never been to that room. This guy's fucking making shit up.
You have.
Dude, I no, in game. I've never been to that room. Oh shit.
Is he lying?
Bro, we were never in that room before. Wait. Which way? I came from this way, so I guess the bathroom? Ooh, I caught the door while I was closing. I caught it.
Holy brain fart.
Oh, this room?
This is like the.
Um,
This is
why are we going back in time? I'm out of jumps. Ah, hell nah. Hey, they lead the same way. I don't gotta make a choice. Yeah, there was actually. Oh. fuck?
You're in the abyss.
No.
I'll be back.
As of today, it will have and feed.
Damn, okay. I don't know what ending that was, but that was a cool ending. Shit. Here, let's do this ending. Let's do this ending, hold on. Is that all this ending has to do? That was a good ending. What the fuck? It was okay. Which one? This will be the narrator, but allow the cargo lift to lift you across to the other side. Oh shit. I already did this wrong. I already did it wrong. Foot. 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 Foot.
Stanley came to a set of two open. This was not the direct route to the meeting room, and Stanley knew perfectly well. Perhaps he would have stopped by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was all pretty.
I wasn't supposed to jump off.
Business. Stanley took the
Look, you gotta take a Pissington, y'all.
Stanley was so bad at following directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
$5,000. Penalty for jumping off is $5,000, dude. $1,000 is kind of crazy. Oh, they trapped outside. I'm gonna trap Bubba naked. Jesus. This guy's crashing out on me.
Did I miss the ending? No fucking way.
No, we're in a new ending. Alright, dude, we're getting to a new one. But if you're talking about the other one, yeah, we already got it.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Real?
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it more thorough?"
My goodness, is it fourth? Okay.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8 choices?
More than 8, less. And
Probably less.
if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant. And the
Oh,
feelings
thanks.
will subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
What the fuck? Stop me from killing myself. No! Okay. I trust this guy with my life. Can't go downstairs anymore. Can't go in the bathroom anymore. What the fuck? Ah! Hello? Hi. Do I need to turn my...
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code.
It doesn't work. No, I'm schizophrenic. I thought David came back. That's the reason I muted my mic. Night Shark 115, Night Shark 115, Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115. It's not working. Dude, why is he crashing out on me, dude? I'm trying. Be nice. Why are you being mean? Oh, bro, just reset the game. Or crashed out. Well, I guess I gotta choose the right door this time, right?
You're sleepy, BRB.
Me?
Yeah?
Not really.
You have a long day.
Does that answer your question? Hold on, what ending was I getting? I just fucking forgot. I don't want to mess up the ending. So I go here, then return, destroy the work.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Oh my God, bro.
So I think I go here? What the fuck? No, I didn't. That wasn't me.
Ah, BRB.
What's up?
What happened in the village?
Nothing. I'm about to be done with this ending. That means done, and then done with this game. Because this is the last ending I'm getting. Because it's the one of the... I don't know if it's the hardest. There's the other ones I haven't gotten, just ain't got to it. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What's this? Is this supposed to happen? Let me check. I destroyed his game? Low-key. Who is sending... I can't read what he said. What the fuck? I'm in third person. I'm spectating Stanley. There was someone else sending hearts? Okay.
Huh?
I got another viewer, that's why.
Okay. Huh? Good, Kevin. Stream is lagging for me.
No, we're almost done with that game. And then I'm probably gonna get off. I just played the best game. This game was so fun.